All right, guys, this is something new. I know it's kind of loud in here, but I'm at the gym. This is my secret love affair with cardio. I've been doing it for a long time, and I'm on a elliptical machine here at the Louisville Athletic Club. And the big thing about cardio where the people make their mistakes with cardio is going over their limit. Really important. I use the 180 minus age formula. This was developed by Phil Maffetone. You can check out his book In Fitness and in Health. I think he has actually a brand new book out. I'll get the big book of fitness and health or something like that. I'll post that below in this post. But it's important. You got to have a heart rate monitor on because this is just not accurate enough, and it's a pain in the butt. All right. So I'm 41. So I take 180 minus my age. So I should be hovering around 139. If you're recovering from illness, you're on medications. Anyway, I'll post the parameters about whether you subtract 5, subtract 10, or add 5 to that number, depending on your level of health. So I hang out around 139. And what's cool about this is if you go over that, you start burning more sugar in your bloodstream rather than accessing fat for fuel. You're always burning some sugar and some fat, but you are burning more sugar at higher altitudes. So if you do cardio hard for an hour, once I get trucking here, I crank up the resistance, and if I hold, I know it's going to be backwards when I show it to you, but if I hold, you see that? See, I'm at like 154. It'll just keep going up but if I hold 154 for an extended period of time, I'm burning sugar instead of fat. So I'm only getting 4 kilocalories of energy per gram of sugar in my body. So I know that's a little bit confusing, but don't worry about that. You get more miles per gallon when you access fat for fuel. And you also train your body, you train your central nervous system to burn fat instead of sugar. Okay, now, big question mark, big controversy in the training world, in the fat burning world. You burn more fat with high intensity exercise, interval training, okay? Means you go as hard as you can for 30 seconds, and you stop, and you do intervals of that. You stop, recover, go and recover. That is true. My problem with that, first of all, people that go fast and hard usually are injuring themselves with poor movement, okay? So what I recommend is first doing something slow and repetitive with perfect form, working on your breathing, working on your posture, building an aerobic base with perfect functional form. Once you've done that for several weeks, even 6 weeks to build a good aerobic base, then you can jump into some interval training, and I actually recommend that. It's important to, really push your lungs and your heart to the limit. All right. So those are the things to focus on. Now, the important thing about interval training is you're training recovery more than you're training the intensity. Meaning, the most important thing is after you go to your peak, whatever that is for you, you want to slow back down to your resting heart rate of 180 minus age. Now, the real outcome assessment in that scenario is how quickly can you bring your heart rate back down to resting. That's really the measure of your health. How quickly can you recover from stress? Okay? It's like we're training ourselves to run away from tigers. Okay? If you get that? We don't want to train that into our nervous system. We want to train where health comes from is the ability to recover and allow your central nervous system to get back to its calm, peaceful state. Case in point, Robert Sapolsky, Why Zebras Don't Get Ulcers, classic book about stress. He talks about, a zebra running from the lion. Whenever during that that intense stress, that zebra is going full out. But you know what? As soon as the threat is gone, that zebra recovers like that because it's a switch, boom, and he's back to eating grass and calm. Okay, so it's like an on-off switch. But our trouble is we kind of keep that stress switch on all the time. So it's important to train the ability to get back to normal. Does that make sense? Okay, so that's my little bit on interval training. The other thing I like about working this nice, slow, steady pace is I'm able to first listen to my podcasts that I want to listen to. There's never something that's not in my ears for education, and that's a lesson in and of itself. Everything, your life should be constant education. Lifelong learner, taking in information, getting rid of the stuff that doesn't fit, being open to the stuff, being open to everything, then getting rid of the stuff that doesn't fit, doesn't make sense, and then keeping the stuff that you can take action on. And that's the key. I take notes while I'm here. Sometimes I take audio notes. Sometimes I read. Drive, great book about what really motivates us, right? Anyway, that's my secret love affair with cardio. It's kind of where I plan my day, plan what I'm going to teach to you, write it all out, and it's a good thing for you to do as well. And it's or the other thing is sometimes you just totally check out. I put on some meditation music and just do nothing but listen to the sound of my breath and be in mindful moment work, meaning paying attention to everything that's going on into my body. And basically it comes down to, do I have the constant intention of pushing away from my support points? When I do that, my diaphragm drops low, everything becomes calm, and out of that can spring amazing health benefits. Okay? Well, so tell me what you think about cardio, and let me know down below. See you next time. Checking out from the gym. Bye-bye.